a lot of these levels, but as you progress, will take you through what this progression means like. But for now, since we haven't gone too far in the game, we start at level 1. Um, Essentially, you're part of this group called the Jackals, and you got to kill some of the enemies. I don't know, I don't remember what they're called. Um, and this is a series of basically races or time trials or just making sure that you take down enemies. All right. So there are three bikes that you can choose from. Right. So one is there's a Honda lookalike, there's a BMW lookalike, and then there's a Harley Davidson. I prefer the Harley Davidson lookalike, and I will go with the Nitro Punk because he's the easiest to control and he brings about a 50% critical hit damage when he charges up his weapon to strike. All right, this should be good. Let's just start and see how far we can progress, and I'll take you through every bit of it as we go forward. While that's loading, in the meantime, if you guys do look at other videos in our channel, please do not forget to subscribe and feel free to share your thoughts and inputs in the comments section. All right. All right. That's a little bit of a backstory which nobody really cares about because the fun in the game is basically knocking off bikers, decapitating them, and beating the shit out of them with your, as the Aussie man says, big fuck off hammer. I'm gonna have to reduce the in-game sound so that my voice is not being underplayed with the musical background or the background effects. All right, so this is a race where you go start here and you got to finish here. So the Reapers are your first level of bad guys, and then there's Sigma, and then finally the Phantoms. All right, you do finish third or better, you get about $1,100, which is pretty decent amount of money in this game. All right, I'm just gonna alter the sound. All right, that sounds about right.
Get ready. You're entering Reaper territory. Take down anyone who gets between you and that bounty.
All right, so this is a race. Now you got to make sure that you come in at least in the top 3. So if you see on the top, you have, the red bar is your health and the blue bar is the nitrous. All right. So if you see on the bottom right, I have my weapons. Right now I've just got sort of spanner. There you go. Whack just the shit off him in the face. Now I've got a sword. Now the sword is useful when you see guys without helmets because you can quite literally decapitate them. But it doesn't work so well with the guys on the helmet. There you go. I'm gonna use that. You can use the left shift button to sort of deflect any kind of attacks that come your way. Alright, now I'm in the lead, but I know this won't last too long. Coppers. Oh, that was close. Oh, almost lost it there. And look at this, how quickly the complexion of the game can change. Just one miss and you go all the way to the back. Alright, I'm almost running out of nitrous, so I need to make sure that I kill somebody. That's on. And here's another guy. Down you go. The other cool moves that you can do, like you can actually kick somebody. Alright, but I don't know whether I can. There you go. And there's also the move where you can grab somebody by the neck. I don't think I'm going to stay back to see if it works or not. Oh, the cop got a real ass whipping from 3 or 4 folks at the same time. use the kick is useful only when people are over bridges or they're at any kind of elevated spaces, so you can knock them over. Ah, crap. This isn't going too well. The thing is, every time you knock somebody down, you get a health boost, you get a nitrous boost. And you also get an experience boost and some money as well. Alright. As the game progresses, you'll find that it not only gets harder, but then you also get a lot more other weapons that you can use, and you need to use some of these other weapons. You get basically bombs that you can set up on cars. You get a dynamite stick that you can just drop. All of these things.
Great work. Keep it up and that bounty's ours.
Alright, so that was the first level. Now you got to keep in mind what's interesting about this game is as you finish, there's a very linear progression as you go forward, right? And then, having said that, the biggest thing that really comes off in this game is that if you die, you lose everything you worked for, right? I've got about $1,600. I've got 140 experience points. Now, if I die, all of this goes away, and I got to start from scratch again from the very first level, right? So you can only progress so far till you're alive, and the health keeps carrying over. Of course, you can buy some stuff here to sort of reboost your health, or replenish your health, or increase your nitrous and so on. So I am going to pick up what is called the Midas Vest because this gives me additional cash. It gives me 50% experience gain, and there is reduced damage because of the increased armor as well, right? My health seems to be pretty low, but it's a trade-off between these two at this point. I think I'll just go for the vest because pretty sure I can get that health as we go forward. All right, so now I've progressed here, and you have a sense of how far this has to progress, right? How much more there is to go.
Give up, Juggler. My men already have a bead on the assassin and are about to take him out.
Alright, so this is a time trial, which means that you got to get to the finish post before the time runs out. The timer's on the top right. Oh, that was a close one. Whack the shit. Look at that guy, he's got a big hammer. Whoa! Alright, let's keep going. That was fun while it lasted, but right. I'm trying to get more. I need to get some more health actually. Oops. Close one. Sort of halfway there. Oh, okay. Keep going, keep going. A lot of these other vehicles that come in the way, they don't necessarily do any kind of damage. Ah, there you go. That is called destination fucked. There you go, take that. Whoops. Okay, I'm not too far off. I can see the finish line. I've got about 45 seconds to get there. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? I'm not even familiar with this road. Crap. 30 seconds. Okay, I think I made it in time.
Impressive driving for such a piece of shit ride. If I didn't have to kill you, I might try to recruit you.
Very cool. So now this is also done. Now let's see what really comes off from this. $2,200. I can create the nitro tank is full. Adrenaline. I think I'm gonna have to do a health boost. Recover 20 health. It's not a lot. Master 30% health. Upgrade my nitro tank. Morphine. Recover 7% health. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that because I don't have too much health left.
I put in a call to some of our allies in the area. Keep your
There's
eyes
a
open.
race.
They're
Okay,
here
look
to
at
help.
this. This is a fun part, right? This is where you get guns. Look at it. He needs guns to take people out. There you go.
Damn, that was brutal.
Oh, that's... There you go. So the guys in the blue are the ones who are basically your allies. So you shouldn't be attacking them. That gives me a little extra money, which I can always use. There you go. That's the crash bonus that allows you, right? Alright, let's keep going. Whoops, that was close. Now I'm trying to see whether I can get... Okay, this is the bomb part of it. There you go. Hear the beeping, and there he goes. Bye-bye. Alright, now... Oops. The controls are really bad in this game. It's not as smooth as I'd like it to be. But then again, here's the deal, right? So I'm playing this with the keyboard. It's much smoother, much more intuitive when I use it with the gamepad. It's more precise, essentially. On the keyboard, it's not very good, especially when you have to turn and move stuff around. I'm trying to find the guys that I lose there in the first place. Whoops. It's not him, obviously. That's a pop, but take it. Okay, this is a dynamite stick, but obviously I don't have. Can't equip it because I've gotten enough of those. Alright, now I'm in the first position. I'm sort of halfway there. There you go. Decapitated him. It's always handy to keep the pipe because when you see even guys without helmets, like this guy, there you go. You can always take them down with the pipe. There you go. Dead meat. Alright, let's see how far I can get. Alright, I think I'm gonna win this pretty easily. Unless there's some major thing that happens right now, which doesn't look like it at this point.
Nice driving. At this rate, you'll catch that assassin before these other fucks.
Alright, so I've continued. Okay, now I can see you have some other things here. So I can upgrade my sword, I can improve the nitro injection. So each time you come here, you get newer and newer options to upgrade. But I can see that my nitro is pretty good, and I have an option to upgrade my sword, which I will go with that for now. Right, so that's going to be, so it's like $1,800 I can use. The health's okay. So this nitro gain, this might be a good thing to have, but then that's pretty much all I can do. Alright, so let's just go with this. So this is again a race, finish third or better.
That pile of trash you're riding isn't fit for my bottom bitch!
Alright, let's see how far I can get with this. If you see, the sword has basically changed, the one that's there on his back.
That'll be a closed casket.
Yes, witty comments are always welcome. If you notice, this track isn't very long, so I need to sort of hustle through. Whoa! Damn it! Whoa! Okay. That was fun. But let me see whether I can get ahead of these guys pretty quickly. Oops. That was close. That. Alright. Fourth. Which isn't too bad. Ouch. Okay, now I need to take somebody out, otherwise I won't be able to finish the race. Oh man, I came in sixth. Damn it, fourth.
With driving like that, you should just give up now!
So here's the thing. Now the minute you lose, you end up losing some more health. You don't get a lot of money, and then you don't get a lot of experience. All this is detrimental. As you go forward, you can see I've lost more health here. The overall maximum has come down from last time. Definitely not enough money to do anything productive. So I'm going to be starting the next one at a disadvantage, which is a race. So this is even
I'll
worse.
send a few of our boys to help you out. Try not to kill them.
All right, let me take the gun out.
Watch it. That was a jackal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mind your aim out here. You got allies on the road.
Oh man. Wow.
Careful. That's one of ours.
Alright, let's see if I can take another shot and get out of here. Whoa, bad move, bad move. But I think I can still make it. That's interesting. Still in the 8th position, but wow, talk about going off-road in the worst possible way. Alright, let's see what I can get out of this. Trying to make a lot of ground here. A whole bunch of explosives going on. Damn it. I'm out of nitrates and in the 7th position. This isn't a good thing.
You break the truce, you pay the
That's
price!
done. Well, that's sad. Well, so here's the good deal, right? So I've earned about 409 experience points, and I earned a lot of cash, which I actually didn't, was not able to redeem. It's still $1,000, but so these are the, the permanent upgrades that I can spend my experience points, and I've got 400 of those. So I think if I do this, this thing gets unlocked, right? All right, so that is there. Now I don't know what happens after this. Can I use this? I don't know. I was wondering this thing, how does this unlock? Anyway, so you can see that this is, as you unlock this, there's a progression tree. So as you go through all of these, you continue to get more and more upgrades. So I think you got to unlock this, and this, all four, and then this thing unlocks. All right, but nonetheless, I think the game is still awesome, right? I mean, visually stunning. The graphics, the details of the vehicles can be a little better, but then you know what? When you're trying to kill people on the road and you're trying to actually avoid being killed, you're not going to be paying that much attention to the detail on the bike in any case. But all in all, awesome game. Highly recommended if you can pick this up. It's available for about anywhere between $10 to $15 on Steam, and if you're in India, that thing's approximately about 500 to 600 bucks. Overall, get this game and you will not be disappointed. All right, if there's one thing that I have a gripe on in this game is that it tends to get a little harder as you go forward. Now, that isn't necessarily a bad thing, but what that actually means is that you need your upgrades to scale at the same time that you're actually progressing. And if you sort of screwed up or if you made a bad choice, then your progression also gets hampered. And while you may continue to progress at a limited pace, the difficulty goes up really, really high. It goes up exponentially at that point. But having said that, that's what is also fun about this game. So if you liked this video or if you like playing the games that we do, then please do subscribe to our channel and leave your thoughts and comments on the game that we just played. So until next time, thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all again pretty soon. All right. Thank you.